Hello my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing great, hopefully better than me. If you're new, hi, welcome, it's Vinci from a Science Closet. I am a biomedical scientist and a certified life coach, currently doing a PhD on cancer research, and this channel is all about achieving your healthy, authentic dream life. And today's video is a little bit different. I have never done a video like this before, and I am going to talk about period and maybe a little bit of a period routine and some hacks that you can do in order to feel better. So yeah, if you're not a girl, or if you're not interested in the matter whatsoever, or you're not going to get any value of this video to just like recommend some of the tips to a friend of yours, then feel free to get out of here because this video is specially made for girls. I'm going to take you with me during my period. This sounds really weird. And I will tell you how I deal with it and yeah, how I feel better. So as you can tell, this is my period look. This is very natural. I am not wearing any makeup at all. Like, my face is puffy and my bed is undone. I always do my bed, but because I'm probably going to be going a lot to lay down there, it's just open. Today's the first day, and the first day is the worst together with the second one. Right now it's a little bit calm. I'm not feeling a lot of it, so I'm actually trying to do some PhD work. If I put myself as an example, my period affects me a lot. And not only it hurts a lot, but it makes me feel very tired. I also have anemia, so it's worse. I kind of like feel dizzy throughout the day, and just concentration is really hard. So whenever I feel like that pain is kind of like soothing down, I take advantage of it and work, because PhD life, you've got a lot of work to do. So now that I'm here sitting down with you guys, I think I'm going to tell you my very first hack is to track your period. So before, I used to use the app Clue. There are a lot of apps out there, but since I got the Fitbit watch, I use the app that comes with a watch. So it has this section where you can track your period, and whenever you have your period, you can say how you feel. This is like the main I haven't done any steps today. Okay, so this is like the main thing of the Fitbit app. It tracks also like how much I have slept and my heartbeat and everything. And here's the period. So right now it says 6 days until period ends, because yes, my period lasts for like 7 days. Click in, you have like the calendar when ovulation is happening and your next period. So if you track it, the more you track it and the more you tell when your period is, it's going to get more how do you say, more specific, more accurate. Sorry, my brain is not working today. So today's my first day of period. I would go into log details, and there I could say like how's my period, what my symptoms are, how am I feeling. But yeah, I think tracking your period is very useful, not only to be prepared more or less for when the day is going to come and not like have any surprises in case that you're out there, but also you can see how your period progresses and if it changes or anything. So yeah, and I can get back to email. Wait a second, I have to get back to work, and I'll catch up with you guys later. So now that I have finished working, I'm going to go ahead and prepare myself some tea and my hot water bottle. I am feeling my period pain rising up quickly, and I want to have this ready before it kicks in and I am not able to move. So I am preparing myself some
tea from the brand Muaaackkk. At first I bought this tea for PMS, but it really does help as well for my period cramps, and it is the womankind, and it has cranberry, rose and sweet vanilla, and these essential oils really help with the PMS and the period cramps. So I really like this tea. It really does help, even though you think that tea does not help, it does. So PMS stands for premenstrual syndrome. For those of you that don't know, it's a different thing than period. Then I go ahead and prepare my hot water bottle. Heat has been proven scientifically to ease inflammation, so it really does help to apply heat in the pelvic zone, and this is my hack to use heat to reduce inflammation and help with the pain. Another hack is to be careful with your iron levels. I have anemia, iron deficiency, and it gets worse whenever I'm with my period because my period is very heavy and I lose a lot of blood. So I really take care of my iron levels. I used to have pills when I was a kid, but I decided not to have them anymore. Just in general, artificial things, I really try to keep it at a minimum if possible. And so what I do is have a natural supplement of vitamin. In this vitamin complex there is iron, so that is how I maintain the iron levels healthy, of course with food too. And then my next hack is to have probiotics. Your vagina flora is very important. A healthy vagina flora protects the body against urogenital infections. It is made up of different types of beneficial bacteria which play a key role in this defending against infection and maintaining a healthy vagina pH. So the vagina pH should be between 3.8 and 4.5 for a healthy level of acidity. If the pH is not acidic enough, then fungi and bad bacteria are able to reproduce more than they usually would, like for example candidas and bacterial vaginosis. Also, the vagina flora can be affected by antibiotics if you're ill, staying with a wet bikini for a very long time, if you're being at the beach or the pool, excessive or incorrect washing, stress, unprotected sex, and more things. So a way that you can keep your vagina flora healthy is by having probiotics, and what I do is have a pill every single morning and by drinking kefir in my smoothie. Also, I have spirulina, and spirulina has so many health benefits, but I will only mention one in this video, which is spirulina acts as an antimicrobial agent, particularly with Candida. Spirulina helps with the growth of healthy bacterial flora. What I do next, and this is one of my favorite moments of my period, is to sit on the bed, relax, have my tea, try to calm that pain with a hot water bottle while I watch my TV show. The one that I'm watching right now is one Spanish TV show that I used to watch when I was a teenager, and I really like it, not just because of the show but because of all the memories that it brings from that time of my life. So now that I'm here lying down and relaxing, I want to take advantage and explain a little bit what is premenstrual syndrome and how it is different from the period, because some people don't really know about this. So premenstrual syndrome is a combination of symptoms that many women go through, and it happens about a week or two before their period. For some women, these symptoms are so severe that they may miss work or school. In my case, it's milder. I can work while I go through my PMS. So during this period of time, during premenstrual syndrome, what happens is that your body is getting ready for your period. The woman suffers a lot of changes in their body, and the symptoms can be swollen or tender breasts, can be constipation, diarrhea, bloating or gassy feeling, cramping, headache, backache, clumsiness, lower tolerance for noise or light, irritability or hostile behavior, feeling tired, sleeping problems. This one in particular happens to me a lot. Appetite changes or food cravings. I have to say I have way more food cravings during PMS than during the period time. And you can also suffer trouble with concentration, tension, anxiety, depression, feeling of sadness, feeling like crying. This happens to me a lot, mainly during period though. And then also mood swing. Every single woman goes through different PMS, like every single woman suffers PMS differently, and not all women suffer from PMS. And the reason exactly why PMS happens is not very clear, but we do think that is because changes in the hormone levels and just your body getting ready for the period. So now that I'm explaining a little bit of the science of the PMS, I want to go ahead and explain why the period hurts, because a lot of people do not know why period hurt. As I said before, every single woman is different and not every woman suffers the same way, and some people just don't understand what the pain is exactly, and it's really hard to explain it unless you feel it. But for some women the pain is really severe, and it actually can prevent you from doing your day-to-day activities, which is my case. The thing that causes the period pain is the uterine muscle, because it's contracting and it's getting tight in order to get the period out. But yeah, the contraction of the uterine muscle and the tighten and the inflammation, it's what's causing the period pain. Of course, there are other causes like endometriosis and adenomyosis. So yeah, in my case, my period obviously is worse. Like the first 4 days is like the worst. Obviously the first and the second day are the worst days, and then it kind of like gets better, but it's still really bad. I try not to have any painkillers at all, like not even when I'm generally ill. I always try to avoid having painkillers, and I just like try to reduce the pain in every single natural way. But of course, if I have to do something urgent or work, I will have a painkiller, but in my case the painkiller effect will only like last an hour or so. The pain comes back. Here you can see me breaking my diet and having a chocolate bar that my roommate Manu brought me. He's always really bringing me things whenever I'm with my period, just making sure that I have like everything that I'm craving for. And so yeah, at the end I fell asleep. I just felt like being in the bed. At this point my period was really bad. I could not move. Like the only reason why I moved was to like refill the water bottle with hot water to try and reduce that inflammation as much as possible. So this is the next day, and I decided to start slow. My pain was still very high, and the only reason why I got out of the bed was to again fill up the bottle with hot water, and I just watched a TV show until my body was like ready to jump out of bed. As soon as I jump out of bed, I try to like open the window, make sure the fresh air comes in, I stretch a bit, and then I just start organizing a bit, and I leave my bed completely open so that it freshens up. I normally always do this as soon as I wake up, but whenever I'm with my period, I just do it a lot more, because yeah, the bed would just stay open the entire week that I'm with my period, because yeah, you know what I mean, like the smell. Now I'm getting ready for some yoga. This is my next hack, is period yoga. So yeah, I know that I suggest doing a lot of yoga in my videos, and it is not going to be less here, but there are several yoga poses that really help with our period cramps and the lower back pain. So yeah, at first I really thought that this was not a thing, and as soon as I tried it, I was like, oh my god, this does help. So if you have never tried period yoga, go ahead and look for some YouTube tutorials to help you with this month process. Okay, so my next hack is to prepare yourself a hot bath. As mentioned earlier with the water bottle, heat really helps with the pain. And also what I do is to add lavender salt. It's going to help with that release of the muscle tension and to relax your body. But also whenever I have my period, is add some essential oil. So this is my next hack, to use essential oils. The one that I use is rose, which helps with the cramps and the mood changes and reduces anxiety during the cycle. Sage, which helps to naturally balance hormones and naturally reduce the symptoms of period. And then rosemary, which acts as an anti-inflammatory and also helps to reduce the pain. Then another 2 essential oils that I know that work for period and that I have as a tea are fennel and cardamom. Fennel is able to reduce the uterine contraction frequency and intensity, and cardamom reduces the muscle pain and the cramp. Okay, so now we're in day 3, and as you can see, now I am able to work a little bit. The period still hurts. As you can see, I have my coffee there that I have just drunk. My productivity is on point, and I have my water bottle down there. But then, of course, it kicks in again. The pain is so hard that I have to stop working and go to bed and just lay down. And so I'm going to take advantage of this moment, and more than a hack, is like a personal advice, and is to love yourself. Practice self-love, truly loving all that you are as a woman, emotionally, physically, and energetically. Listen to your inner voice, listen to your body, because it's talking to you. It's telling you to take some time. It is telling you to be gentle with yourself, and it's telling you to stop whatever it is that you're doing and listen and process. Your body's in pain and it's feeling emotional. As you can see right now, I am crying. So this process that we all go monthly is hard for some of us, so just give what it is asking. Give it calmness, give it care, and give it love. This month was a little bit more dramatic for me. My bro just left. I mentioned this in my previous video, so of course I'm always feeling sad whenever I'm with my period, and this month is just worse because he has left, and yeah, I just got used to having him here for an entire year. So now, as you can see, I'm just being like, oh my god, I'm super tired. I want to go to sleep, but I don't want to go to sleep, because if I go to sleep, I'm going to mess up with my sleep cycle. So my head is a mess. I'm so tired and I am craving food, so yeah, I'm probably going to order sushi. Okay, so before, let me take you back in time to when I got this package from Modibodi. So this is my next hack. My next hack is to use eco-friendly products. Our vagina is one of the most sensitive part of our body, and you have to be careful with what products you use, and not just for period times but also your underwear. So I'm so glad that my mom spent her entire life just telling me to use cotton for underwear. Before, of course, as every girl probably, I used tampons and pads until I started researching about how this can really be harmful for us and for the planet. So I decided to do some research on what other products we can use whenever we have our periods, and I found the Modibodi. This is not sponsored, by the way. This is just me researching and trying things. So yeah, these are period pants. They have a pad that absorbs your period, and you have different types. So I'm just going to do a quick unboxing for you guys to see the packaging and the underwear. So I ordered the high waist. There are a lot of different styles in the website, by the way. I like the little sticker. I am a bit snug at first, but give me a wash and wear and it'll be super comfy, I promise. So as you can see, it's quite elastic, and here it is, the pad. I don't know if you can see it very well, but like the darker part is the pad, is the place where it's going to absorb the period. It's not thick, so at that point I was really wondering if this would actually work, because it was not thick. Like, you could obviously feel the pad, but you could not feel like a thick thing there. So I was really wondering how this would work, because I ordered the heavy overnight and I was expecting it to be like a lot thicker and like actually look I don't know. I was just really happy when I saw it, and I was just wondering if it would really work. So what I like about the packaging is that there's absolutely no plastic in it, and it gives you the instructions for washing. So you rinse in cold water and then use the washing machine if you want, or hand wash with cold water and then hand it dry, and use no softener at all because it can damage the function of the underwear. And then you have like the different types of underwear, so you have super light, light moderate heavy, and heavy overnight, and it compares it with the amount of tampons and milliliters. So yeah, this is the packaging. These are the underwear. At that point I was just like, oh my god, I cannot believe that I actually want my period to come to try this. So yeah, and this is how it looks. I am trying to show in the most professional way. So I really like the fact that it's high waist so that I can hide my bloated stomach. They're really comfortable, and that is the pad goes all the way up. It's really elastic. It really adapts to your body really quick, and I like it because it does not smell, it's not heavy. It really does its function, so I'm really happy with them. So at this point I was really like, you know what, I'm just going to go to the dining room, watch my TV show and order some food because I am feeling just, yeah, I need food to comfort myself. I really try not to go all crazy and like order a lot of junk food, but from time to time I don't think it's very harmful for your body, so I just went ahead and ordered some sushi because I really have a strong sushi addiction. It's my, like, probably one of my favorite foods, and I really like to have it whenever I'm with my period. And there I started watching the 100. So that's the video of today. I really hope you like it. I really hope you had value out of this. If you have any other recommendations, please leave it down below in the comment section. If you like it, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. If you want to watch more, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that bell button to get notified with my new videos. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next video. Mwah.